Physical geography, where today we are still on the action of wind in deserts. Today I come up with a good question which is asking, explain 3 ways through which wind erosion may occur in hot desert. Explain 3 ways through which wind erosion may occur in hot desert. So this question can also be asked in this way. Explain any 3 processes of wind erosion in desert. So we are going to see the process through which eroded the materials in the desert. So meaning that those are main process of wind erosion in the desert. Let's start by process number 1. The process number 1 is abrosion. Abrosion. So here the material transported by wind bring, scrub and polish the desert rocks surface. So meaning that when you talk of abrosion, this is a process of wind erosion where the materials transported by wind destroy the surface of the desert. So that is what we call abrosion process of wind erosion. Let's go to process number 2, which is deflation. Deflation. So when you talk about deflation, this is the blowing away. This is the blowing away of any dry and consolidated materials like dust and fine sand particles by rolling them on the ground, lifting them up in the air. So meaning that we have seen that in the desert we have unconsolidated materials. Then the process number 3 is attrition. So this is wearing away of wind-borne materials since they are in constant movements from one region to another region. The materials transported by wind collides and against one another. So meaning that when you talk of attrition, this is a process of wind erosion where the materials transported by wind hit one another and they can block one. The strongest one can block the soft one or the weak one, and therefore such a process is called the attrition. So those are the major. So whenever you are asked a question to give the process of wind erosion, you will give abrosion, deflation, and attrition. Let's go to question number 4. The question number 4 is asking, explain the resultant features of wind erosion. Explain the major landforms resulting from wind erosion. So meaning that we are going to see the different landforms which are formed by erosion process, by wind erosion in the desert. Number 1, we have the rock pedestals. Rock pedestals. When you talk about rock pedestals, those are tall rock structure or irregular rock pillars. So meaning that, so we have a mountain. This seems as if it is a mountain. This mountain or this rock is made of resistant rock and less resistant rock. So this is resistant rock, less resistant rock, this less resistant rock, resistant rock, resistant rock, less resistant rock. So meaning that this soft rock or less resistant rock, when the wind act upon on those rock, the less resistant rock will be weathered. After being weathered, it will be blown away, and therefore we have things which seems as if it is a hole here. The same case to this one which is resistant will never be broken by the wind, but this one which is less resistant will be broken by the wind, and this one is removed. The next, this one is resistant, will not be removed, and this one which is less resistant will be removed. And therefore we shall be having the shape which looks like this. So on this side will also be the same. Removed, not removed, removed, not removed, removed. So therefore we shall be having the shapes or the figure or the features which looks like this one. So therefore this is a rock pedestal. This is a rock pedestal. Therefore, when you talk of a rock pedestal, as we said previously, a tall like rock structure or irregular rock pillar. So we go to the next is mushroom block. Mushroom block. So when you talk about mushroom block, is a massive with broad, is a massive block with broad, smooth and rounded tops and very narrow bottom. So meaning that we have this is a very big rock. And on this, at the bottom of rock, when the wind act upon the bottom of rock, this rock will get broken. And this will also get broken due to the influence of wind that are acting on acting upon those rocks. And therefore, the weathered rock will fall down, and weathered rock will fall down, and we shall be having a similar, which looks as if it is a mushroom. You know a mushroom. So therefore, such a kind of rock structure is called a mushroom block. Let's go to feature number 3. The feature number 3 is yardans. Yardans. When you talk of yardans, are those elongated rock ridges of vertically run rock, red rocks. So meaning that the rocks, we are having the surface, and this surface is affected by weathering of rock. So meaning that this rock, when it is weathered, the soft one will be removed. So this is made of soft rock, and this one is made of hard, and this one is made of soft, and this one is made of hard. So meaning that after weathering of rock, there will be weathering here and also here weathering. So those soft rock which has been weathered will be blown away by the wind, and it will leave us a depression or a gully here, and here also will leave a gully here. This resistant rock, which seems as a ridge, it makes up what we call a yardan. So we go on the feature number D. Depressional harrow. When you talk of depressional harrow, is a shallow depression formed through the process of depression. Remember in the previous episode, we were talking about depression as a process of wind erosion, where the wind will blow away unconsolidated materials. So meaning that when wind blow away unconsolidated materials, it will leave a depression. Such a depression is referred to as a depressional harrow. Let's go to the last feature formed by wind erosion. It is called event facts. Event facts, when you talk of event facts, those are boulders, those are pebbles, those are pieces of stone which have been broken from a massive rock. So meaning that we have a very big rock, and this very big rock will be affected by weathering of rock. And when weathering act upon those rocks, we have a big rock. When weathering act upon of this big rock will be weathered into two main parts. Such a parts, one part will be displaced, another one be displaced on another side, and they will eventually lead to the formation of a vent fact. So therefore vent fact look like this. Thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe.